Research from Forrester shows that on average, every dollar invested in UX brings $100 in return. That's a 9,900% ROI. Don't believe me? Here's the math, and the report link is in the description. So now we know that this is probably the best investment you'll ever make. Here are 4 UX tips to boost conversions. Tip 1, make CTAs consistent and noticeable. Calls to action going to the same place need to look and feel the same. That means consistent copy, color, and styling. But CTAs can and should look different when they lead to entirely different places. In other words, your buy now CTA should look different than your contact support CTA. Also, banish ambiguity from your copy and make sure you clearly tell the user where button X takes them. And lastly, make sure you have a visual hierarchy of CTAs and that it makes sense. A big in-your-face button CTA is for a primary action, so don't give a secondary or tertiary action the same treatment. Tip 2, complement your primary CTA with a softer action, because not everyone's ready to commit right off the bat. A softer secondary action that's informative, valuable, and useful during the research phase can help your customer progress through the nurture phase. In this example from HubSpot, the user can choose between immediate sign-up and a demo. Asana takes a similar tack but provides a video as a secondary action. Tip number 3, gate valuable content but don't disrupt the experience. Gated content can definitely work, so long as you're offering something genuinely helpful. If you're going to head down that road, surface a modal rather than sending users to a new page to fill out a form. There's clearly a barrier to action with gated content, but if your content is really useful and your process to get it is light as a feather, then that barrier starts to look a lot smaller to your users. And tip number 4, visualize, visualize, visualize. No, that doesn't mean sticking decorative visuals in every open spot or just to break up impenetrable walls of text. What it does mean is using contextual, informative, and good-looking visuals. You want to use visuals to make concepts and your product easier to understand at a glance. And yes, that might mean simplifying how the platform looks for this on-site use case. That's fine. Just keep the visual simplification reasonable and make sure that your product still resembles the version with the simplified UX at the end. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more on-point tips like this.